Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new flea market video. Yeah, this time I just went to my local flea market. Well, sometimes I think, I need to go to like all these big ones and find all of these things, and when I want to be early at these other ones and I cannot go to my local one because I need to be earlier than that one opens, etc. So I haven't had a lot of weekends where I just normally went to my local flea market right at the time when it, opens and all of them are packing. I like all their stuff out of their boxes, etc. So that was one of those days where I decided just want to go there. Maybe I'm lucky because I have been very lucky at my local flea market a couple of times, and especially that morning I was thinking about, well, all these years that I've been like going there, I have found, amazing Barbies. I have found like a puppy surprise. I have found Polly Pockets. I found all sorts of My Little Ponies except for Generation 1 ponies. Never found a Generation 1 pony there. So I went out there with really good spirit and hopes to find a couple of things. Was hoping really not to find tons of Barbies because oh my goodness, the last weekends before I had so many Barbies, bags full of Barbies to clean. So I was like, please, let's hope to not come across a huge lot of Barbies or something. And to be honest, I did not film a lot at this flea market, so there's not a lot of flea market footage, but I still want to show you all of the stuff and a little bit of footage I do have. So the first thing I actually filmed was already my second round. I was always the first round is when I'm pretty early, they are still unpacking their stuff. So that was the second round, and for the first round this lady, she did not have a blanket full of fillies out.
Cute little miniatures.
And these were not just fillies. These were two G2 My Little Ponies, and I picked up another little, I think it was not in the footage because I found it right at the end. It's a G4 My Little Pony thing. I had found G2 My Little Ponies at my local flea market, or at least one. My very first G2 My Little Pony I found at my local flea market. I don't know, I always remember where I find these things, and this time it's two of the G2 baby ponies. Oh my god, they are the cutest. They were super randomly hidden in this pile of actually just, fillies, those knockoff little ponies, these collectible Simba, furry, they are flocked, etc. And I don't like them. They have kind of the same size as these, but they are way newer. So these are two of the G2 baby My Little Ponies from 2000. They are extremely adorable, very, very small if you compare them to, I don't know, let's just compare them to a G1 My Little Pony. They are very small. So, but they are in line with being baby ponies for the second generation My Little Pony, concerning the size. And I was like, oh, these have glitter, like, you know, tinsel hair. So these are probably twins. Yeah, they are, but they are not the twins that belong to each other. They are both from the Royal Twins sets from 2000. There were four of these baby pony sets that always had a twin set. And I realized I have one twin from each of these sets. Okay, it's a little crazy, but yeah, these are also two twins, but they belong to different sets. So this one, the hair is, I was really working on the tail. It's in not good condition anymore. I guess it was brushed through a lot, and it's also a little bit cut. This little girl is called. Yeah, for me it's not really, I don't even know if there is a way to find out which twin was called which, because this twin set, like it was a darker blue and this light blue baby pony, they always kind of have corresponding colors in terms of their manes. So a little bit like maybe one had the blue mane and a pink tail and the other way around. This one is called Jewel or Sparkle. So it's from the Royal Twins Jewel and Sparkle. Super cute symbol, has a little you know, princess tower or like a castle tower on there with sparkles, has tinsel in the mane and tinsel in the tail. And as you can see here, the tail cut a little bit at the top and it was really not in the best condition anymore. But the sparkling eyes are still there, so that like jewels have not like fallen out. And oh my goodness, so they are the cutest. But I honestly even like this one more. I don't know, this is the other pose. Most often the twins come like, I don't know how many poses there are for the babies in the second generation, but often there's one that has the hoof up, so like walking. And this is always the one that looks a little more shy. The eyes are, I don't know if they are sleepy or they look like coquette, or I don't know what they are supposed to look like, but they are so cute. And this one is from the Royal Twins Giggles and Wiggles, so it's either Giggles or Wiggles. Here the hair looks super nice, still super shiny. Also tiny bit of cut hair. The tinsel is in the tail, still intact, but strangely enough there's almost no tinsel left in the mane. So I mean, either way, this one, the hair is worse, but this one doesn't have the tinsel anymore, so the tinsel is kind of ripped out. I don't know what's better, but both of them are okay, like totally okay for me condition wise. This one has a little, I think it's meant to be like a magic wand, almost a little more like, I don't know, like a star, almost a little bit wintry looking. And also this one does have the twinkling, sparkling eyes. And there's always this little tuft of hair. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You can never get it to lay down. Also with the hair. I spotted one from far away and I was taking out the camera, and then I was like, oh my goodness, there's another one. And then I was like already happy enough, like shot off the camera again. But then I found this one. This is one of those little animal body sidekicks from the G4 ponies, just from the kind of early waves. I don't know. This one came with a Twilight Sparkle, so main character. I don't actually know which version. It was one of the first waves, definitely. Like it says online, Twilight Sparkle version 4, so I don't know what that exactly means. Wave 4 of the first series, or I don't know. Yeah, but the very first ponies, I mean, they are not really corresponding to anything like in the show. I mean, yeah, the G4 characters, the main 6, have like pets, but this bird is not the pet of Twilight. And for example, Pinkie Pie came with a little hedgehog, and Pinkie Pie doesn't have a hedgehog as a pet, so but they were just included. They're little like extras, and I'm always happy when I find them because I think they have really cute molds, and they are something early on from the 4th generation of My Little Pony, which, well, these Generation 2 ponies, they were from 2000. This is like obviously like 2011 or something like that, so 2010, 2011. So, but I'm still super happy because I did not have this one, so but it definitely continued, although at one point I forgot to film. I picked up 2 of these strange wooden boxes, but they're for cassettes, so I just put in 2 right now here to show you that this is how they fit, and this is really cool. I never really have enough space for my cassette tapes. You know, I collect the like children's audio cassette tape stories, you know, the audio plays from for example, Barbie, My Little Pony, Lady Lovely Locks, Wendy, a couple others. And my like a drawer where they're all in is completely full, and my Wendy cassettes are just stacking up on the side of one of my shelves. So I found this was a really good idea, and they really fit like nicely on the side there, and they can then just be at the side of one of my shelves like this, and I can put all of the cassette tapes in there that are currently not in the drawer, or I just change it around, I don't know, and I counted, there will still be space for more. So this is a really good purchase. €1 per piece, so €2 for the 2 cassette tape holders, whatever you call them. So nothing too fancy and special, but I still wanted to show that to you because it corresponds to stuff that I pick up usually at flea markets.
Well, honestly, there was one lady that she didn't want me to film why I bought it, but look what I found. Finally found my very first kitty surprise. It's an original old one. She has babies inside, and she's purple. She's perfect. She was €10. She said she's just selling it for someone else, so she cannot blah blah blah. She cannot go down with the price. Whatever. The truth is, I wouldn't even find one online for €10. So happy. And I actually realized that I forgot to film at the lady where you saw the Tetris games. She had these 2 Barbies, and I cannot get it out right now, but she had a full back Barbie fashions that I bought, and I don't think that I forgot to film, because I think I realized I didn't click the button, and then I just started when she got the Game Boy games out. But I got this whole bag of Barbie fashions for €4. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it's definitely old stuff. She said it's from her childhood. The 2 Barbies that she had, the Ken and the other one, they were not in good condition. I mean, the Ken maybe, but don't need 100 Kens. So. But I need 100 Barbies. I'm sorry. I think the Barbie was Friendship Barbie with the earrings of Bennett and Barbie. So, and I do have Friendship Barbie. I do have Bennett and Barbie. Yeah, and then these cassette thingies and the G2 ponies.
Okay, yeah. You saw the footage where I showed you the Game Boy games from that lady, and you saw a little bit from the Barbies there. But as I also said it in the footage, I kind of I don't think I forgot to film, because I think I filmed while I was browsing through that stuff. But I think I just forgot to click the button. It's not there. There is no footage. Whatever. I have this huge I have this huge bag of Barbie clothes. But before we get to that, oh, I was so happy when I saw that there was this table and this lady. That was actually more a lady and a man, so they probably were, you know, a couple, and they just had like perfumes mainly and a little bit of like jewelry laying there. At the side there was this kitty surprise, and oh my god, she did not want me to film. So that's why I don't have footage. I asked her because it's, you know, it's directly at the table. When I would have gone there with the camera, immediately like, oh, she also would have said something. So in specific cases like this, I'm like, oh cool, this is so cute, blah blah. Do you mind me filming this while I? And she was like, no, I don't want you to film my stuff. So like, oh, okay. Then I especially can't film anymore. But it was also just this one thing at her table that was interesting. She wanted 10 euro. She said it's from one of her friends. It's not hers. She cannot go down with the price. But I kind of doubt that. It's a good strategy to like from the beginning tell you, no, I'm not willing to haggle. I'm not willing to negotiate. And sometimes when people are not willing to negotiate like at all, then but I couldn't leave without this. I wanted to have this. This is a 90s kitty surprise. She comes with one of her babies, at least one. I thought there was two in, but it's just one. And I've found quite a lot of puppy surprise at flea markets already. I have like 1, 2, 3 pink puppy surprise. I have one brown puppy surprise and one brown cup surprise, and I have a fake kitty surprise. I've never found a real kitty surprise. It was always my dream. I find at least also a kitty. I don't know, the puppies probably sold better. I don't know why. They're from Hasbro from the 90s, like 1993. That's when they were released. They are the cutest. They're plush animals. Most of them in really pastel colors. I mean, there are also a couple out there that have more realistic colors. They say I have also a brown puppy surprise, so beige brown. But like, you know, the ones that are the most valuable and collectible and stuff, they are the colorful, especially the pastel pink, pastel purple, like, and even that it's a purple one, it's not a pink one. I have 3 pink puppy surprises, and like this at least is a purple one, and it's a kitty, so it has in the ear the KS, so kitty surprise. PS would be for puppy surprise. She is missing her collar, like, well, most of them are. They would actually come with a little like you know, ribbon velcroed, and that had like a tag attached that would also say then KS kitty surprise, etc. It's actually for cats, it doesn't make that. I mean, yeah, cats also have chokers, right? I'm not a cat owner, I don't know. Have cats chokers? I mean, dogs do. So it's like the dog tag, and I don't know if there are cat tags, but this is one of the sitting ones. So most of them, especially also my puppies, they're also laying, like they are elongated and they're kind of more laying, and it's also very difficult to display them. They are just like, they all have a kind of rubber face or like plastic, but the rest is plush. And this is one of the sitting ones. That's the purple sitting one. So I don't know, there were no names, I think, for them. You just distinguish them between the different like faces and like hair variants, like, you know, the breeds. So there's Cocker Spaniels for the dogs, and there's Bulldogs and whatever, Poodles. And for the cats, I think you just say sitting ones to those. I don't know. The baby, all of these sitting ones came with the babies that are that have a little bit more sculpted hair. So they are kind of assumed to be like long hair cats. And with the sleepy eyes. I'm a little bit creeped out by these eyes because they're closed, but they're also not. So can you see that? It just looks like, is it one of those like instances, same as with bedtime Barbie, when, you know, hot and cold would change the eyes to open up and close, because you can almost see the paint of the eyes, but it's also closed. I tried it with hot and cold water. It did not change anything. So if you are more experienced or have one of those that still work, I mean, maybe it is one of those where the eyes can open and close, but otherwise I'm just assuming they're closed. But yeah, also pink and purple. I mean, also this one isn't pink and purple, I mean a little bit of pink, but blue ribbon. This is one of the babies that has the pink ribbon. Usually when you would get them, I mean the kittens or the puppies in terms of the dogs would be down here in this pouch in the belly, and it would be a surprise for you. That's what's called puppy and kitty and etc. surprise. How many would they would have. So they came kind of pregnant to you, and then you would open them up and you would be like, oh, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. I don't know. I don't think that there were ones that came with just one, so I assume it has lost one of the like kittens. Or correct me, but I think it would be kind of a shame if you would receive one of those toys as a child and yours has just one. I mean, 2, 3 or 4 I think definitely was an option, but like just one, but whatever, they all would look the same. So with the puppies sometimes they came with like one with closed eyes and 2 with open eyes, etc. I think the kitties that came with the sitting ones have all the same eyes. So I bought it for the 10 euro that she wanted. I tried to get it down to at least 8 or something, because like 10 at a flea market is kind of steep. But then again, it's something that I really wanted. And like online, I mean, she was correct. She said, oh, you can search for them online. They're very expensive. And she's correct, they are. I will not get one, like a pastel purple sitting kitty one for 10 euro. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. Here you got your 10 euro. Thank you. You didn't even let me film, but I'm so happy about this. I have now kind of built a kind of a pyramid of my puppy surprise and the kitty surprises on top on my couch. So I don't even know where to put them otherwise. And the Barbie fashions. This will take a while, so this is probably the longest part of the video. I will pin the camera down. There's amazing stuff in there. Also, you know, as always, some clone outfits, like some things that I can't identify. So as always, if you know any of them, you can always put like a timestamp, like, I don't know, whatever, 31 minutes, 31.01, whenever I had this item in the video, and then tell me what it is. That totally helps me, but sometimes I have also then identified it in between filming now and when I edit the video. So it's a lot. So let's start. So let's start with these red ones. Let's at first start with something I can't identify, but I think it's a fashion pack from Ken, because I saw someone wanted to sell this online without saying the name, but I think it's something like a diving fashion pack of Ken, because I think it's a little too big. It could still be for Barbie as well. So either one of the two, Ken or Barbie, probably belong together. Don't know what year, but most of the stuff in here is from 1990 to 1993, 4-ish. So I guess that's when most of the stuff comes from. This is pretty cool. I said in the video that I thought that this one Barbie, which I think was Friendship Barbie, had the earrings of Benetton Barbie, and it makes sense because here's part of the Benetton Barbie outfit. I do have the doll, I have also most of the outfit. So this jacket now I have twice, but the other one that I found in, I don't know, was it my last video? I don't know. She didn't have the hat, so here's the hat, and she didn't have the back. So now I have back and hat also for Benetton Barbie, and a double jacket. How cool is that I now have, like, I think the whole outfit with the Barbie, etc. So this kind of completed it. Here's another set which I thought, oh, color-wise might also be Benetton, but it's not. It's a Pret-a-Porter fashion pack. It was released in 1991, but also again in 1992 with the other Barbie logo. It's this red jacket. these red tights, this little yellow skirt, so with the ribbed fabric, and this top, so turtleneck, short sleeve, and these shoes. So it is complete. Might be one thing missing, but I think it's totally complete. Very cool. Not really my color scheme, but such a nice material. Quality unmatched, really. We have, for example, this is also a set. Don't have the shoes matching to it, but this belongs to the City Lights collection from 1992. Mermaid Barbie. I have her, I also have the outfit, but it's kind of, I don't know, a little bit redeeming. Back then I found the doll at the flea market without the outfit, and I bought the outfit online. Now I also found the outfit at the flea market, so I could put this on her and say I found the whole Mermaid Barbie at the flea market. It's the first one from 1991. So this is from the Great Weekend Fashions, so Simple Fashion Pack from 1993. Here I have the complete outfit of this Dreamwear Fashion Pack. Consists of these shorts, this little top, and a bottle of something, whatever it is, for your, I don't know, skincare routine or something. A mirror and this little brush. So this was the complete fashion pack. It's crazy that everything is still together here. Also pretty complete, although not entirely, is this little fashion pack from the Float and Cool fashions. So it is the swimsuit here. Comes with a orange frisbee, little pair of sunglasses, and this little ice cream float. I think that's what it's meant to be. It would also come with a dark blue like floaty that you could really blow up air into it and then inflate. And yeah, this is missing. This was not in there, but the rest is this complete Float and Cool fashion pack. This is a tie-dye fashion pack from 1993. It used to be like white, but I mean it was meant to be like customized. You know, you got little powders, I think, that you could mix up with water to dissolve, like to get like a dye, like a fabric dye. And this one someone put it like with pink. I don't know if it just came with pink, but this is like the tie-dye fashion pack, or the other way around, sorry, with a knot in the front from 1993, and even one of the shoes is still in there. So it came with these little mules, sadly just one of them. Oh yeah, here we have Friendship Barbie's dress. That solidifies to me that this was Friendship Barbie, but I have Friendship Barbie. I have this dress now 4 or 5 times or something. But this one is in a really good condition. The strap is not ripped. It has the button, and it comes with the shoes. I'm very sure these are the correct shoes because those are the ones that have the little bow. So there you go. So not just like the simple 90s heels, but with a bow in the front. This is part of a Fancy Frills fashion pack, I think one of the European ones from 1993. It is missing a little slit dress and skirt, but these wonderful pastel tights and this little top, or the other way around. Very cute. These 2 pieces definitely are from a Pet Pals Skipper fashion pack. Missing a little back in the same material with a little lace trim. It also had this, not really the fashion pack, but my bag here that I bought had this little puppy in it, and at first I was like, oh, does it belong to it? Because the dolls, so the Skipper, the Courtney, and the, I don't know what he called, Steven? No, I forgot the name. They came with little animals, so I was like, but it's not, none of them, and also the fashion packs didn't come with animals. You have some more jeans, denim fashion things that I cannot really identify. It's the same top again that I already have when I found so many of the jeans fashions. I really can't tell if this is Barbie or not. I tend to believe it's not, but it might be. It's a little top that velcros in the front here. with this ruffle. And this time I have the back, because this is the matching lace that goes to the skirt that I also already have. Is this Barbie? Is this Skipper? Is it something else? Petra or something, for example. I don't know. And another like pair of shorts that could go to the same style. And these short like dungarees, this kind of play suit dungaree thingy with the heart, like a velvet heart in the front. And you know, I don't know. Oh, and also put this in here because I don't know, I also don't know where this goes. As a little tube top with a flower in the front. I don't know. Can never identify these jeans fashions. This one I can identify. This is a my first fashion pack. I think this is the correct shoe that goes to it, but there was just one in there. This is a little bit more modern dress, but it is original Barbie and it has a specific tag that makes it somewhat easy to identify. It has the flower as the dot over the eye and has a little bit of a sharper, I don't know, the whole logo is you know, different from all of the others and was just used for 1 year, like from 2004 to 2005, like this era. So this is also when this dress is from. It's a fashion pack from 2004. During that time, they did not have any names anymore for the fashion packs. This is velvet. On camera it looks more blue. It is really, really deep purple. It has this overlay, sheer overlay, very glittery. Quality is amazing. But yeah, they didn't have any names for the fashion packs anymore. It just said Barbie on it and that was everything. So let's get to a couple of clone dresses, at least I think. So dresses that are not Barbie. Let's start with this one because it's a little bit of a special one for me. I had this when I was little. So this is definitely Steffi Love. I have seen it in an old Steffi Love catalog at one point. So Steffi Love, the clone doll from Simba. Quality wise, pretty cheap, but I had a couple of Steffi Loves and I had a couple of Steffi Love fashions back then, and she as well, apparently. And I remember this color combination, these three, I don't know, I never really liked it. For whatever reason, I always thought, and I still think, that this material in this color reminds me of Ferrero Küsschen. So, but whatever, I have a piece of my childhood back, so why not? I also believe that some of these are Steffi Love. I'm pretty sure this is because I know this fabric was used for several ones from the Steffi Love line. And these ones are pretty, I mean, this one's okay. It has the straps and it has like a little trim, but material-wise, it is also the same as this, and this is also really cheapy. Even the hem rolls, and this is all this kind of shiny fabric, but that has like, I don't know, it looks like a ribbed fabric. This is not Barbie, this is never Barbie. It's either Steffi Love or something completely different, because there were also fashion packs that were not associated with any like doll brand directly. We have this one. This is interesting because it does have a label in there. And it tells me, well, flame retardant, so flame retardant, so you cannot light this up with fire. Nice to know, but it says Lucky Ind Co Ltd, made in China. So this Lucky Ind Co Limited, they made doll clothes and fashions, and they were just called Fashion Corner. Early 90s, maybe even late 80s, something like that. So they always have this little rabbit somewhere on the box, etc. And even the dolls didn't have a name. It was not that the doll was called Lisa or whatever. They were just called Fashion Corner, and it said, hey, this is an 11.5-inch doll. It fits your Barbie and blah, 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 blah. She has rooted hair and movable and bendable legs, etc. This was all that was on the boxes. They were not bad, but they also didn't have a really nice face. I just, researched a little. The dress is fine, I think. Little better quality than Steffi Love, I would say. Maybe somewhat adjacent to like Petra. This one, by the way, I think is Petra. I haven't found it really, but this is clearly a material that was very often used in the Petra line. This one could be as well. So this is together. It looks like a little jacket that's over this dress, but it's sewn together. So I think this is Petra. This one I have no clue. I just recently found something else with the same fabric that I thought might go to a bigger doll because it was a bigger skirt. This is clearly Barbie size, so it is something, you know, Steffi Love, Petra, any other clone doll. This I think is Steffi Love. I do actually have it already. I have a couple of things with the same material. Then this is actually a pretty amazing dress. I'm very sure it is not Barbie because this kind of cartoony fabric here, this is like too much on the nose. Barbie never used this fabric, but wow, look at this. This is like a mesh fabric with velvet hearts printed onto it. So like a like flocked printing method. And it has like this pretty big like mesh, not a Barbie material, very sure not. But then all these ruffles and it's strapless. It's a very cute dress. No idea. I don't know. This is kind of at first, you know, the top material reminded me of a lot of Barbie like fashions, or like this was also used, I don't know, Lady Lovely Locks or whatever. But it's definitely not, because it has also this cheap like shiny fabric that looks a little bit like a ribbed material. This always tells me it's not Barbie, and also the whole rest of the dress looks pretty cheap. Then there were a couple of trousers or trouser adjacent things, because one of them is this jumpsuit, this ski suit or whatever. It's like a winter jumpsuit. Like, oh, it's amazing. Look at these colors. It is so vibrant. It's material wise, I don't think it is Barbie. Doesn't have any tags. I have a couple of these. They are pretty nicely produced because they even have these drawstrings here, etc. And I haven't found out to what they go. They might be Cindy, they might be Petra, or something else, Steffi, I don't know. And all of these trousers I cannot really identify. I think this is something Barbie, because the material, I know that this material was used in the Barbie line. So if in case you know, tell me. And it's not very uncommon that a Barbie like trouser piece, pants, don't have a tag. Pants really rarely have tags, even with the Barbie line. So I think this is something for Ken or a male fashion doll. This is, it looks like printed on it, so these little stripes, so it tells me it's newer. So I'm pretty sure this is something newer, but it could be Barbie. These pants, these shorts, they are ripped at the bottom and also here, but I'm pretty sure because they are just ripped at the seams. I can just easily sew that together again. I will do that. I think it's not a Barbie pattern, it's not a Barbie piece, but it's pretty cool nevertheless. And then we have another pair of like dark blue trousers, another pair of white ones. These white ones are especially interesting because they don't have the normal, you know, denim, like, you know, finishing here with a waistband, etc. They are like, they have a ruffle and are like elastic. So they are pretty cool. I think both of them are meant to fit a female fashion doll. So I don't know. Quality-wise, could be Barbie. It could very well also not be. Staying within the bottoms round, but these are more like, you know, tights. So pretty nice. I always love to have them, especially these ones with the dots. They have also this little bit of, you know, flocked material on the dots. These are just see-through white. And then here we have lacy ones. Very cool. I love them. So these could very well belong to a Barbie fashion pack, fancy frills, stuff like that. I've just not really found any of them in any Barbie fashion pack. One little very cheaply feeling like sock or like knee sock or something. And then these little pajama bottoms or something. This is probably for a baby. These are all tops that I was not able to identify. First and foremost, this. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is clearly something from the Sun Charm slash Western Fun Barbie line from 1991, or 89, 90 or 1991, whatever. Because it has this same velvet material, it has this same trims, it even comes in kind of correct colors, but I couldn't find it. It doesn't belong to Barbie, nor to Ken, nor to Nia. These were the 3 dolls in the line, and then there were fashion packs. Also not one of the fashion packs. But it is, I'm 100% sure it's Barbie. Quality-wise, button, it must be a Barbie thing. I can't find it. This thing reminded me of, there is a Barbie line where you could, I don't know, honestly don't know what it was called, but you could Velcro on little pieces and kind of customize the fashions like that. And it tells me it could be a real Barbie thing because, you know, the Velcro is purple. This is something oddly specific. Purple Velcro is definitely more expensive than a white Velcro, so any other doll brand probably would have just used white Velcro, but I couldn't find it. I don't know what it is, so... this is definitely not Barbie. I can tell by the jersey material at the cuffs here, but it's kind of cute. This, it might be from Skipper. Is it from a Skipper fashion pack? Am I missing something that I couldn't put it together? It's really nice material, and I think size-wise it might go to Skipper. Here and this, they might be Barbie. Couldn't really find out. Very normal little tops. One in a lace material and one in a normal jersey. I don't know. This is probably also Pietra or Steffi. This material is not really, I don't associate it with Mattel at all. So this material again. I have found other stuff in this material, and it always has it has kind of a blend in of the blend. What do you call it? It's probably not called blend. Blende, I would say in Deutsch, in German. So when this is the outside here, and there is something sewed against it to make the edge clean on the outside, but it always ruffles, it always comes out because it's probably, the finishing is not really good. It looks like a little vest that could go to Aladdin or something like that, but I'm pretty sure this material is not Mattel. I don't know what it is. It's the second or third time that I found this material on something. And then this, I have no clue. It's probably, I have a clue. This is the same material that we already had, but all the gold is gone. It's where these little gold dots are on. It's Steffi Love. Here are the skirts, and there's a couple of things that I was able to identify. Oops. This one for sure, I know it very well. I have this skirt now for the 3rd time, I think, or even the 4th time. It came in 2 different fashion packs. One of them is called the dinner date fashions, and I'm pretty sure that this came with the dinner date fashion pack because here's the correct necklace. This is the necklace that goes to the dinner date fashions. I do have also the top. There is a matching leggings in this material in there, and all I'm missing is a tiny little bracelet that would also go to it. So yeah, dinner date. This is from a Skipper fashion pack. It is not belonging to the top I just was mentioning or something, because this would come with a checkered top, but also these shoes were in there. So this was called my goodness, trendy teen fashions from 1992 from Skipper. And then these, I don't know, very simple skirt. I am assuming maybe Pietra or something. This could be Barbie. It's a jersey skirt with the stripy material. It kind of reads as Mattel because I've seen very similar material. But I couldn't find out. This is actually pretty cool. It's a little ruffle that you could probably put around the waist, I guess, or even around the shoulder. Probably very versatile. Material is still very nice and gold and shiny, but I don't know where it comes from. It could be something from Barbie, so original, or it could be go to anything like else. Maybe the other golden dress we had in there for Steffi Love. And this is, I also don't know, is it a cape? Is it a skirt piece? It's not from the Twirly Girls. This looks different because this is this material where you could also put Velcro on it. So maybe it goes to this top that I just showed, but it's a different pink tone. And it used to have this, can you see that? It used to have something on it with, not Velcro, with lace. Can you see this here? But like, I'm clueless about this one. This is a very cute set. It's definitely a set. It's the same material, the same color. It goes very well together. Has this little heart button here. Very cute. Might be Petra quality-wise and also from the look. But it might very well also go to this, you know, fashion corner. I don't know, because like now I've learned that there's something else that also produced fashions adults. So maybe also from the I don't know, but it is really nice quality. So I'm assuming more Petra. And I don't think it is Barbie because it doesn't have a tag, and I've never seen a Barbie directly coming with it. So assuming Petra. Put together because I think it's also a pack. Not that I really like it, but it's a like a male fashion pack probably. It has the exact same material at the cuffs and the collar as the trousers, and it has striped and has some little, I don't know, prints on it. Not very fancy, but I'm assuming like Fred, Petra, or something else. I don't think it is a Ken item because it doesn't have a tag. 3 dresses. This one I know. This is from the jeans Peggy. Peggy is Petra's little sister. So 100% I can put this on my Peggy. Finally have a nice dress for my Peggy. I think I don't have the jeans Peggy, but yeah, very cute. This gives me a little bit of a headache because at first I thought this might be definitely a Barbie item, but it is, I don't know, probably not. The top looks very similar to Jewel Secret's Barbie's top or dress. It's the same material, it's the same style with this neck holder thing around, you know, around the, yeah, well, around the neck and around the throat, so to say. But this one has like a elastic in the waist, which the Barbie one doesn't have, and the ruffle at the bottom is also different. The Barbie one has a different silver ruffle that is more, you know, flowy. I don't know, it's also a different material. This one's pretty stiff, but it's quite a nice material otherwise. So it doesn't have a tag. I have checked other like fashion packs or whatever from Jewel Secrets. I don't think it belongs to it. Maybe it is just inspired by that, and then a different doll company took this. This is probably pretty new. It is Barbie, I think. I'm not even sure, but it has the Velcro that was definitely used from a later point on, more the mid-2000s. It does not have this, I don't know, the hooks are just different. And it is printed on, and I'm pretty sure that this is nothing from the 90s or earlier or anything. Now we're coming to the accessories. Not gonna go super deep in detail. This bag is all single shoes, unfortunately, and this bag is all shoe pairs. Quickly show you a couple of them because like this is really cool. I haven't found out to which fashion pack or which Barbie those roller skates go. This is just the child printed. It's just drawing it on, painting it on here. They just fit small feet. So the bigger, maybe they do. They could, I don't know. I really don't know where they belong to because honestly there was a foot in there. There was a small Barbie foot in there. A hard plastic one that was about this size. So I guess from a newer doll. It probably she wasn't able to open the shoes up again because you have to remove the blades and then you can open up the shoes, which is really hard with those. So the whole foot broke. I already threw the foot away. This was in, but they otherwise they scream like 90s. But I couldn't find out because there were also fashion packs that came with rollerblades, and there were several inline skating, rollerblade, blah 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 Barbie lines. I haven't found out any that were purple with, you know, yellow. Some boots. These are original, definitely Barbie boots, the black ones. And then a couple of, you know, cool shoes, and a lot of them are just, you know, here, for example, these are definitely just clone shoes. The style is what Barbie shoes looked like in the 60s during the mod era, 60s and 70s. They are called the Pilgrims, but these are not real pilgrims. They have the holes in the bottom. So several pairs of pilgrims, or not pairs, also several single ones as well. But this is one pair, but fine. I also don't know, I think these might just go to Steffi Love or something. There are a lot of like not official shoes in here, but a couple. For example, this is an original Barbie pair. Here we've got a white pair for Ken, and then several newer ones. So these I think could also be old and original. And oh yeah, this pair of mules, they are definitely not original, but they are old. And yeah, you know, some others. So a nice array of shoes, not the best array of shoes. Here I'm just gonna point out a couple of very cool things. For example, this little trunk. I don't know where it belongs, but it has stars on it. You can open it up. It's very cute. It just says China at the back. I don't know. In here I put, like, I think this is probably something original from Barbie. I don't know. But inside I put something that's not original, but I remember having this as a child. So it's a set, probably a teapot set. So it comes with one, a tea or water or whatever, a pot here, and then these little cups, 4 of them, and some of the where you would put them, so the bottom, I don't know what you call them, the dishes, and another red one. So this I clearly remember having. These shapes I remember having, and I also remember having this. These are little see-through bottles, you know, Barbie size. I think it might even be the same pack because it's the same kind of rough plastic, but we have like see-through, green and orange, so there might be just water bottles, or they are beer or wine or whatever you want to play it is. I remember I had these, definitely, and I had this set here. I don't know what it's probably just a cheap knockoff set. Then a couple of original Barbie things. This is definitely, but I don't know which. It might go to a fashion pack that I haven't identified yet. And there's more plates and stuff like that. There's another pair of glasses, sunglasses. This might be from a fashion pack or something where you could, you know, make your own Barbie style thing. You know, the tie-dye. It's not from tie-dye, but it's from, you know, glitter and something or whatever. And then super tiny hair clips, these, you know, a lot of little pieces. And you already saw that a couple of the smaller pieces I was able to identify and put to some of the fashion packs. So yeah, oh, this is a super tiny baby thing, and this goes in here. This is not Barbie, I think it says Simba, so it's Steffi Love, so whatever. Stumbled upon one more thing. And you know what? This little doll belongs to the first generation of My Little Pony. So now, in fact, I found something G1 My Little Pony at my local flea market. Granted, it's not a pony, you see, it's a doll. But Megan is the main like human character that got releases in the My Little Pony line. She is a like main character in the TV show as well from the 80s. Not that I'm really fond of that show, but yeah, and I even cosplayed her. So yeah, she is an integral part of My Little Pony of the first generation. There were other dolls, so her little sister, Molly, was also released, and there were also other like human characters, not in dolls, but in the show that there was also, is it even the brother? Is it the brother? I don't know, whatever, that's also a little boy. But no, just dolls just for Megan and Molly. And Megan was always released together with Sundance. So here we've got a Sundance. This white pony with, you know, pink hair with this little heart symbol where it's like, it looks like a flower made of separate hearts. This is not the Megan that was released with this Sundance. I do have the Megan that was normally released with this one, so it's her. The face, so the hair and everything, so the doll is the same. She has a different outfit. So this is the one that was the normal release, US and also Europe. I think this first release only in the UK had a little bit of a different outfit. Came with the dress is a little shorter and she has like trousers underneath, so more like a jumpsuit style. But the crazy thing is that this one, she's also wearing an original outfit. This is the Megan, I mean, at least the outfit tells me that it is the Megan that was released with the So Soft Sundance, which is crazy because So Soft ponies were not released in Europe. I mean, in Germany. I think in most parts of Europe they were not. Maybe there was no European country that got So Soft ponies. So Soft ponies are like, they look like normal My Little Ponies, but they have a little flocking on it, so a little fuzzy coat. I'm not the biggest fan of them. It makes them even look bulkier, and the flocking gets really, really easily super dirty and rubbed off. And I have recently gotten a couple of So Soft ponies because, you know, I don't have many, so these are still new ponies to me, but they're not my favorites. But it's crazy that I have now the doll. So here is the Megan and the outfit. She even has the original ribbon in her hair. I don't think that this is the original hairstyle, but I left it on because it looks so cute. Her hair is in such good condition. I did not recurl it. This is the original factory curl. The bangs is laying still pretty nice, and when you just look at them side by side, they are the same doll, so the same face, etc. So the face paint and the hair should be the same. This one's just not in as good condition as her is. But the dress tells me that it is the doll that came with the So Soft, so with the flocked Sundance, which I don't have. So that now gives me a reason to find the So Soft Sundance somewhere for purchase. Like, how did she end up here? I mean, yeah, there could always have been people who were just traveling to somewhere else where they were available with children, and the child wanted the set, the So Soft Megan and Sundance, and they came back, and that's why the doll is now here in Germany. Like, I don't know, but it's interesting. Sometimes I wish I could know like the stories, like where the toys were bought, how they ended up here. Just for another comparison for you, just maybe out of interest, there was another Megan released later on. So she is pretty early on. I mean, this was the first one, I think in year 3 release, so 85-ish, around that time. She came, I think, a year later, the So Soft Megan and Sundance, with this outfit. And later, I don't even know, year, maybe more like 87, 88 or something like that. This one was released. And she looks different. Just to show you, she has a different face mold. Her body is, I think, still the same. I mean, and she also has a different dress. This is the Twice as Fancy Megan, and she also came with a different pony. I mean, it is still a Sundance, but it's a Twice as Fancy Sundance. So here's a Twice as Fancy Sundance compared to the normal Sundance. She has a different pose, she has different hair, she has different symbols. So she's twice as fancy because her symbols are all over the body, while she has just this one symbol. So this is clear to match up. because it's a completely different face mold. They have the same face mold, but by the dress, I'm very sure this is twice the so soft. Such a good find. I mean, she doesn't have shoes. This is what's missing. The shoes are always missing. I have just one pair of shoes from Megan, and they are so brittle. I have them on her. You can see they're even broken in the middle, and here also I tried to re-glue them, but like, yeah. So also this one doesn't have shoes, and so I don't care. She has long dress, so it's fine. I don't have now the correct Sundance to her, so I need to find her companion, and then this is like, yeah, very, very cool. And I found it at my local flea market. This is like crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this. You know, from this perspective, you can never see my table. I have a table below, but it's, you know, the camera stands somewhere else and it's higher and whatever. But remember, I had the Megan, I had the 2 G2 baby ponies and the 1 G4 little birdie. I picked up these cassette boxes. The kitty surprise. And this freaking whole bag of Barbie fashions. So I consider this such a good flea market day. I hope you enjoyed it, although it was mainly like the Barbie fashions, but you know, pony, kitty surprise and all of that. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and consider subscribing if you haven't. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!